What's happening, beautiful people, and welcome to another squad builder. My name is Dirty Mike, and today, we've got the tallest affordable team that you can build in FIFA Ultimate Team with 99 chemistry. I'm going to be using the 4-3-2-1 formation, and that's still a highly preferred formation even with the reduction of the finesse shooting in FIFA 13. That's what made it so exceptional in FIFA 12. And you're going to notice that we've got some familiar faces on this squad as well as some people you probably don't recognize. So let's get started. Left back, we have Gall, the American. He's 6'5", which is unbelievable. That's why I had to include him. I know that he's not moving all that fast, but you're not going to find very many players on the outside, whether it's a defender or it's a outside midfielder, that are that big. It's unbelievable. And then we've got Gonzalez, who's also 6'5". He's another American teaming up. And next to those two guys, closing out the defensive line, we've got Company and Kelly, both solid defenders from the BPL. If you wanted to make the squad about 22,000 coins cheaper, so the final price would be 15K. It would become a budget team. You could replace Company and try out somebody else, but I wanted to have a couple of defenders that I was familiar with and then a couple of defenders that I had no idea what I could expect, to mix it up a little bit. And Kelly from Liverpool is solid, another big dude, about 6'3", 6'4", and you just don't find outside defenders like that. And in goal, we have Pantaleimon. I don't know if I said that right. I might have butchered his name. I have trouble sometimes with pronunciation. But he's one of the largest goalkeepers in the game. Plain and simple, he's 6'8". It's unreal. He's almost as tall as the goal is what it feels like. And in this first match, my opponent has an incredible team, and we start out great. And it's going to be a crazy game. A lot of back and forth action. Unfortunately, when I was playing with this team, I for whatever reason, kind of forgot that I had a lot of slow players. So I was playing very aggressive at times, maybe because I was coming off using that very pacey squad that I had built in last week's situation where we had the fastest affordable team. You should check out that video if you haven't already. But I could play so aggressive with them compared to this extremely tall squad. And in the midfield, we have Jeff Cameron from Stoke. A lot of Stoke players are making appearances because of the way they play footy. There's a lot of big guys on that club. Then you have Gary Gardner, who is one of my favorite midfielders this year, especially for silvers. I score a lot of amazing goals. I actually scored on stream one of the best goals of the year for myself, just a free kick from Gardner. It was unbelievable. I just put the controller down. I was yelling, and I couldn't believe it. It could go into a top 5 goals of the week. It was that good. And closing out the center mids, we have Fellaini. I think you have to have him. If you're going to use a tall squad, you want to be physical, you got to have Fellaini. He's so good at a lot of different things. And look at that near post finish by Crouch. I'll tell you what, I score a lot of goals with Crouch, and I know people complain about him. He takes a lot of crap in real life because of Crouch not being all that outstanding in the air, and he's just a goofy-looking guy because he's so skinny and lanky and tall. But for me, in FIFA and in real life, I really like this guy. I always have, and I'll probably keep rocking with him every year. And what's something that's a big positive point about Crouch is he does exit out of skill moves very quickly, so he looks like he's moving a lot quicker if you're executing skill moves. And we end up getting our butts kicked in the first game, and it sucks because my opposition wasn't really that good. I gave him too many easy opportunities, and he was efficient. You can't knock efficiency. It's very important in FIFA. And in the second match, my opponent actually is on point. He starts off the game with a goal. I was like, great beginnings. Not a good look. And our front three, we've got Sammy on the left, 6'4", big guy. He's got decent pace too, as I don't know how this is a penalty kick. And there's been a few PKs this year that I've conceded that just have me jumping out of the seat. Thankfully, we do get the save, and the match continues. And then on the right, we have Shadden, who is, I'd say he's more of a center mid than an outside mid because he doesn't have the pace. He wants to play defense. He doesn't have some of the characteristics I would look for. And then we see Crouch dancing. As I was saying, he's very good at skill moves in terms of exit speed, which is so important when you're executing skill moves with 2 or 3 star skill move players. I believe Crouch has 3 stars. He can pull off a roulette, which is nice. And my opponent almost adds 1 more there. We're going to draw the second match. And I have a question for everyone. I did realize when I was using this squad that I had a lot of trouble with scoring headers. And normally I say that size and height determines scoring goals in the air. That's just how I feel. So I want to know in the comments, do you think that heading capabilities or heading ability, someone like Falcao, who's about, what, 5'9", but he's just one of the best. He's one of the elite in terms of scoring goals in the air in real life. However, it never transferred over to FIFA, in my opinion, as we get a PK and Gardner tucks it away. It never carried over to FIFA all that well just because he wasn't tall. But I was having a lot of trouble scoring, as I was saying, in the air, so maybe I'm backtracking. Let me know below in the comments if you think size and height is more important than heading ability or vice versa. As we go in this third match, and what a beautiful ball. Ramirez was with a tidy finish, just off the post. Very nifty, clutch moment here. And I don't know why Pato is so good at everything in Ultimate Team. I think that he's extremely overrated. And here we go, Crouch with the more skill moves. As I was saying, he looks like a god when he's executing moves, and it makes that 54 pace just disappear, and we get a late winner. A little bit sweaty, but I'll take it. Also, if you have any suggestions for squads that you'd like to see built, or corrections or things you would have rather seen in this team, let me know below. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at Mike09USA. I have a lot more content come for you ASAP.